Believe it or not, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said Islam is help to the helpless poor. Any poor man that knows the will of God and will obey God will come up out of poverty. I'm going to say that again. See, your poverty is not the lack of money. Your poverty is the lack of obedience to God. That's where you are most impoverished. So even if you have money, it can't do you any good, because money in and of itself cannot bring you peace. Ask the rich man. Why did Jesus say it would be easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven? The kingdom of heaven is a state of mind of peace and contentment. So riches can't give it to you. You can't buy it. Oh, there are a lot of rich people that say, well, here, Farrakhan, I haven't met any yet that say this. Farrakhan, here's $1 million. And sometimes when you're wealthy and you give away your substance, that is very good. And it will take away some sins. But if you're wealthy and give to help a good cause, why not try to be good yourself? See, then your giving will bring you peace. Now, you say, Farrakhan, why are you, we want to hear about your trip. Yeah, I want to tell you about my trip, but this is the trip that I want all of us to make together. See, each of us have to develop our will to obey God. You want to be able to obey God. And it's not easy to obey God. It's difficult to obey one who sees all and knows all, because sometimes when that one asks you to do something beyond which you cannot see, then you stop, you halt.
That's right.
And that's why Paul said, we walk not by sight, but by faith. Because when you're in obedience to God, you're not going to see everything. You're not going to understand everything. But if you believe that God is God and His word is true, then stand on that word and walk on that word, and you'll walk right in to the very thing that that word promises you. But some of you don't walk long enough to fulfill the promise. You get tired. You know, it's like a woman who's pregnant, and she says to the man who made her pregnant, I'm pregnant. And he says, fine, that's great, great. And in 3 months she says, I wish this could come forth now. I don't feel like waiting to term. To heck with it. Bring it forth right now. Well, at 3 months, you have a little something, but nothing that you could hold. So don't be impatient with your development, lest you abort the process that would bring you where you want to go.
Teach the people.
Look, family, when you say you want union with God, that's a process.
Yes, sir.
And in that process, there are trials, there are failures, there are ups, there are downs. And if you get tired and say, oh, the heck with it, it's too hard, and you walk away from God, and you begin to rebel against what you know is right,
Go there, minister, go there.
then what do you do to yourself? You don't hurt the cause that you're rebelling against. You hurt yourself because now a degenerative thing starts happening to you.
Come with the medicine, minister.
You can't take the baby out of the womb before time and don't place it in a certain environment without degeneration of that life. And when you fall out of the process because of some trial or some tribulation, you start degenerating immediately. And that's why you go backward instead of forward. So the scripture says, behold, the dog returns to his vomit, and the sow once clean return to the muck and the mire. Once you start cleaning up, don't be a dog. Don't go back and eat up what you puked up. Keep moving away from it. But know that you're in a process, and obedience to God is not easy, but if you stay on the path,
Yes, sir.
you will become a giant in life.
Go ahead, minister.
I am a witness of that.
Hey, minister.